Hello my YouTube friends, Greg here again with another unedited, uncut, no wool video. Today I would like to talk about healthy diet, best breakfasts, and secret superfoods. Well, it will be secret. And it will be a series of two videos. One will be today that I will discuss all of those above mentioned, and another one will be I'll show my breakfast that I normally eat in the morning. Now working from home, it's a little bit different from what I eat at work. However, let's focus on today's video and start with healthy diet. What do you think is healthy diet? I see some people eating bacon and eggs, and there's nothing wrong with it. I see some people eating toast and some sort of spread. Is there anything wrong with that? I can see people just drinking a juice or smoothie in the morning, like Boost juice. Is there anything wrong with that? Well, it's totally different discussion, but in a nutshell, I believe there is no healthy diet. The reason is that the healthy is referring to people. Health, it's a state that someone could be in. Food cannot be healthy. Food could be either nutritious or not. When we refer to nutritious foods, that food that's full of minerals, vitamins, amino acids, and healthy fats. And if food is not nutritious, as a result, if we consume it, we cannot be healthy. So let's not refer to food or diet as a healthy diet. And by the way, diet, it's such a bad word. Diet means that you deprive yourself from something that you like. I don't imply that you should like all the food, but I believe out of healthy lifestyle and nutritious food, you can find something that you can eat and you enjoy it, and it does a lot of good for you. And the third one is secret superfoods. The secret is there's no secret superfoods. And what people call superfoods, it's really not bad idea, but not that great idea to take any food in isolation. Good example would be the biggest concern of mine. It's a clash of minerals when people lean on one particular mineral that allegedly is good for you. For example, copper. People believe, oh, I'm deficient in copper, I need to eat more copper. Well, if you eat or drink copper-rich foods, copper will cancel or negate most of the zinc in the body, and then basically your immune system will shut down. So what I try to say is there's no such thing to have superfood as a one particular item and say I will be healthy, I'll have all my health that I need because I'm eating superfood. Superfood should come in context with other food. Yes, they are dense, they are nutritious, but they should be not overdone and should be not eaten in isolation. Whoa, so that brings us to breakfast. What is the best breakfast? I would say fuel is like car. If you got performance car, you cannot go to petrol station and buy the best diesel that petrol station sells because your car run on high octane petrol. So food is our body's fuel. When you know what you have an idea what you're going to do during the day, you can choose your own petrol, you can choose your own fuel. And knowing activity, I would suggest you design breakfast for yourself. Why it's also good? You're not eating every day same thing, which is also great for gut bacteria. So for example, today, and it will be second video what I ate, I didn't eat any vitamin D for my breakfast. The reason is that I do plan to go outside. I do believe I'll get enough vitamin D from outside environment. So I ate other range of vitamins and minerals that's needed for me in the morning, and I catch up with vitamin D later. Another one, drinks. coffee, tea, juices, other drinks. Why do we drink? We drink to stay hydrated. We actually can dehydrate ourselves with drinks, and we can spoil our health with drinks. So I may create probably totally separate video about drinks, but black coffee is quite good with no sugar. Some sweeteners are good, or sugar replacement, some not good. And milk is never a good idea in a coffee. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset any people that like lattes and flat whites and all of that. However, milk has a lot of lactose, which is sugar that contains in the milk. And basically every time that you drink that coffee that contains milk will spike your insulin, and insulin will deposit everything that you eat in a layer of as a layer of fat. So you cannot look after your diet and body if you constantly revving up your it's not metabolism, but if you spike in insulin in particular. So other question is when to eat and how much to eat, how many times to eat. Look, I'm a big believer in intermittent fasting, and another totally separate video about that. But I do believe that eating one meal a day, or what people call OMAD, it's not a good idea either. And the reason is that there's a whole community that believe in that approach. I think one meal a day would create what I call combination of superfoods when you're getting too much of the good things. It's a lot of nutrients and flavors and energy coming at one single time. So I would say it's not a good idea to eat more than 3 times a day, ideally 2 times, but it's not that great idea to eat one meal a day. However, as a part of intermittent fasting, and keyword is intermittent, that means you do it one day, you don't do it another day, I would implement one meal a day as a strategy. Well, what is superfood actually? Coming back to superfood. Superfood is a food that dense nutrition dense inside. So basically you eat a little amount of it and your body gets everything that is needed. It's opposite from empty food. So what people call empty carbs and things like for example, you eat donut. I actually don't know how many calories donut has. Let's say assume 100 or 200 calories. And a sad bit, the people focus on calories, and calories do not matter when you eat nutritious food. Calories doesn't matter, because if you eat one avocado 400 calories, but how body process them, what body does with those calories is totally different story. If you eat 100 calories of donut, if it's 100 calories, it has nothing to do with it but store and ask you for more. So donut will leave you hungry because it will spike insulin will crash, and you didn't get any nutrients, and body would look for nutrients. So nutrition calibration is a right amount of minerals, a right amount of fatty acids like omega-6s and 3s, a right amount of amino acids or proteins, which amino acids part of, a right amount of fungi is important to have a nutritious diet and create basically a good lifestyle. So another way to look at the food is your health care. If you think about food is very neglected therapy. Food is more powerful than most of the prescribed medicines. So I would say if the diet designed well, it can easily support your immune system and especially tough times like now in viruses. So my plan is to create another video where I describe my breakfast, what I, for example, ate today, and probably another video that would create separate segments of maybe sugars and insulin resistance, as vitamins and minerals, as nutrition balance and other things. So please let me know in comment section what is your interest, what you believe in, and what I should be talking about. And again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll create more videos to help you guys out. Thank you.